7/7 is right next to the storm on this post. 7/7, July 7, is the day that, if you've watched my astrology, it's the day there's a grand mini trine that it was perfect last fall, and it's made of the outer planets that affect everybody. It's not personal planets, the inner Mercury, Venus, Mars. It's the outer planets, which move so slowly that they really affect everyone more than just, they affect us personally in certain ways, but it affects everyone. It's generational stuff. It's the thing that really moves the whole population. And so they were in a grand mini trine, and they kind of went into retrograde, and it loosened up. It wasn't a tight grand mini trine. It wasn't perfect, and it hasn't been all this time since last summer. And now on July 7th, 7/7, it is perfecting again at 4 degrees, I believe. So at 4 degrees, it's perfecting again. And I believe that this grand mini trine, it's been heralding in and ushering in new systems, new changes in who we are as a society, et cetera. And it's also been somewhat protective, I think, because the planets like Uranus and Gemini is not a real challenging type situation. Uranus likes to be in Gemini. So it hasn't been really that rough. However, it's breaking apart, and that protection is going away to some extent. It's kind of falling away. And at the same time, that's when the storm's happening. So, and this post says 7/7. So I find that fascinating. And I don't know if this person knows astrology I mean, the other thing about this event is that it's happening on the new moon in Gemini. Exactly, almost exactly. The new moon in Gemini is taking place at 10:54 p.m. Sunday. And the event is happening at 8 p.m. And it's almost like they know astrology.